Douglass is a transformational space at Rutgers University.
When I was here for the first time, I really felt like not only was I a Rutgers student, but I was a Douglass woman.
Douglass really allows students to have a small-knit community while still holding a lot of the resources that a Research One institution like Rutgers provides students.
I didn't choose to be a Douglass woman. I feel like Douglass chose me.
I'm Shannon, my pronouns are she, her, and I just transferred in this semester as a junior English major with a minor in organizational leadership. Currently, I'm working with the Douglass Student Recruitment Network, and I'm also involved in the Bunting program for non-traditional students, as well as the Beehive for commuter and off-campus students, of which I have been both of.
One of the programs that we offer here at Douglass is the Mary I. Bunting program, which supports our non-traditional student community. That community is comprised of students who have started college at around 23 or older, students who are about 5 years removed from their undergraduate, their high school experience, and really just making sure that the supports for those students who are deciding to return to college are built into the structure of programs, classes, and opportunities that we have at Douglass for them.
Coming into Douglass as someone who is expected to receive her first bachelor's at 25, I knew that I had a community built in. I knew that Bunting would be able to give me information about different opportunities for people that are over the age of 23, while still allowing for an actual sense of belonging. I really appreciate what Douglass has done for me, and I'm honored to be a Bunting woman and a Douglass woman.
Some of those opportunities are the Sophia House, which is 12-month housing for our non-traditional students. Unlike traditional students who have 9 or 10-month contracts who move out in May and have to return back to campus in September or August, our students get to stay on campus and live there full-time with 12-month contracts.
I decided to start college when I was 21 in the midst of a pandemic, and I was unsure from the very beginning how much I would feel that I had a place and a group that let me feel like one of them. I was always worried that I was going to feel too old or too mature, or just that I was not graduating on time, but having other non-traditional students to connect with has allowed me to feel like none of the insecurities I thought I had mattered. I'm on my own path as a Douglass woman, and I am with other people who are also just on their own trail and blazing their own trail, and getting to see what other non-traditional students have done as women, as people, has been incredibly inspirational for me. So I'm very excited to get to graduate at 25. It's something I'm proud of now instead of something I thought I'd feel insecure about. So getting to see other women who are even older than me do the same thing has just been wonderful.
Many of these students are part-time students and therefore cannot get involved with some leadership opportunities because you have to be a full-time student. So we make sure that we build in the non-traditional student advisory board, the Sophia Club, where even our part-time students can get involved and build that leadership in the way that makes sense for them. The non-traditional student trajectory is really interesting because there is no one set trajectory. We have students who are 25, 30, 40, 50, returning to school. Some of them have children, some of them don't. But all of these people, all of these students are really invested in the opportunity to further their education, and to move on to that next step, which is those positive post-graduation outcomes, right? Having a better job, because they have their degree now, or, getting a better position in their current job, or doing something completely different now that they have this access to, this degree. And I think that is what makes our non-traditional student community and the Bunting program so successful. One of the things that I see in Shannon is her ability to really take on a lot of opportunities that we have here at Douglas for our students. All of our opportunities are really open to a student to, choose their own adventure. And Shannon really takes the opportunity to not let her status as a non-traditional student deter her from doing the things that she really wants to do and the things that are interesting and beneficial to her. And I think that's what sets her apart, and I really see the Douglas difference in students like Shannon.
If you are a non-traditional student and you're a woman or identify as gender minority, Douglas has resources for you. You will never feel alone. You won't have to think that you're not on time with graduating because everyone else is in the same boat as you. And with Douglas, the fact that they have a specific long-term program for non-traditional women is incredibly special. I've heard stories from Bunting women from the 20th century. It's gone on for ages, so I feel like I'm walking a really similar path to women that I look up to.